So just because somebody is doing better than you right now, you feel like there's no hope for you anymore, so you're just going to drop out of the race. You set a goal and you're not working towards it relentlessly. Trust me, you actually don't want that thing enough. Guys, we are in the 7th month of the year. This is July. January was just yesterday, and I remember where we were all, writing our New Year resolutions, what we're going to achieve this year, things that we're going to change. This video is basically a check, just a friendly check. Nothing too serious, just a friendly check. How are you doing? Have you changed some routines? Have you changed some habits that you promised yourself that you were going to change? I have my notes, so I have actually been writing down things that I noticed, small things that I know I could change, and it will make a huge difference for the rest of the year. And I would just like to share with you guys. If you have anyone that you have noticed that you would like to change, or things that you are incorporating in your routines or your habits, please drop them down in the comments. Keeping promises to yourself. I didn't realize how this was really important until I began to see the effects that it was starting to take on me. We are so scared of disappointing other people that we tend to neglect that we are also people. Whenever we promise things to ourselves, you say you'd wake up by 7 a.m, you say you're going to make that application, you just always push it and be like, okay, I can't do this today, I'll do it tomorrow. But then if it was someone else that you were making that promise to, you would try your possible best to not disappoint that person, especially if it is someone in a higher position, maybe in your workplace. You would literally try to do anything just to please that person. You would always want to keep to your word. You'd want to keep to your promises. I have noticed that I actually do that a lot. It is actually a concern at this point. I would promise myself that, okay, today I am going to edit this amount of videos, or today I am going to film this video, and I'll be like, okay, you know what, it wasn't possible today, I'll just push it. Why? Because it's just more convenient to keep pushing things when it comes to myself. And there's something that I've actually noticed that this does to you. It actually drains whatever little confidence you have in yourself. Let me explain. Because you are so used to disappointing yourself and pushing things, neglecting yourself, not keeping your promises, you begin to not have confidence in your choices. You begin to question your ability to actually carry out tasks. Why? Because you never keep promises to yourself. Whenever an opportunity comes, you're always asking, am I the right fit? Why did these people choose me? Would I be able to deliver? All of that is because you normally do not deliver when it comes to yourself, and so you lose confidence in what you can actually do. So right now I am trying to build a habit where if I say I'm going to do something, I will make sure I do it, except if it is beyond my control and it's just really something I cannot get done. Over planning is just another form of procrastination. I love to plan. I would make monthly plans, weekly plans, to-do lists, vision boards. I would write down notes. I would do anything other than actually carrying out that task. It's just recently that I found out that, wait, this thing I'm actually doing is just me procrastinating, because okay, like, there's nothing else for me to plan. I've literally mapped out everything. Why am I not just carrying out this task? You're just procrastinating. I'm not saying that you shouldn't plan. Obviously, when you have an idea, it is important that you actually plan it through, look at it, write it down. But then when you begin to overdo it, you know that you are actually procrastinating. I know that I am procrastinating. And it's also a form of you not wanting to face or do the hard work. When you need to do the hard work for you to see the results that you want to see, you need to do the hard work. So yes, plan, but you actually don't need all of that. All the Notion templates, vision boards, to-do lists, watching productive vlogs on how you should actually carry something out. That's just you procrastinating. And if you keep procrastinating, you would never get the result that you actually want to get. So just get to it, just do it. If you have an idea in your head, just carry it out. And there's a new rule that I'm actually trying to enforce within myself, is that whenever I have an idea to do something, I make sure I execute that idea within 48 hours. So if I want to plan, go all out, like plan, do everything you want to do, but just make sure that you execute that idea within 48 hours. Next thing I'm trying to change is to reduce doom scrolling. Now, apart from the damages doom scrolling is doing to my data usage, because bro, I don't even know if it is MTN that is just messing everything up, or if it is just me always doom scrolling and wasting data on videos that I really do not need to watch. But guys, it really be that damn phone. It is always that damn phone. Let me tell you how my routine usually goes. I wake up, right, and the first thing I do is to roll over. I get on my phone. In my mind, what I actually want to do is just to check my videos, because obviously I post online, I post on social media, of which, by the way, if you're not following me on TikTok, Instagram, go follow me on there. This is my Instagram, this is my TikTok. I'm going online just so that I can check how my videos performed. But then immediately I open that TikTok, I don't even go to my profile. The first video I see has already distracted me. And it's like, bro, no, actually, TikTok knows what it's doing. Social media in general, social media platforms, they actually know what they are doing, because how come the first video I see is something that sparks my interest? It's crazy. Like, sometimes I just used to wonder, like, do our phones listen to us? I feel like they do. First thing I see, I'm already captivated, and I am scrolling and scrolling, and I'm already like 1 hour into scrolling, and mind you, I have not even checked my profile for TikTok. So imagine doing that for TikTok and then going over to Instagram to also do that for Instagram. Even if I had plans for the day, even if I was energized and I'm like, oh yes, I'm going to do this, I get carried away, and sometimes I even lose motivation, because I come online and I see different things. I see people my age buying houses, getting married, having children. People are having children. That's another topic for another day. But I come online and I've seen people getting married, people having children, people buying cars. Everybody's a car owner now. Where are you preferring seeing this money from? I digress. I see people buying cars, doing things that I feel like I should be doing as well. And before you know it, I'm already sad. It's not even 9 a.m. and I'm already sad. I'm already overthinking. I'm thinking of my life, feeling depressed, because I just feel like my life isn't really going how it should go. I'm actually not depressed. I'm not actually a sad person. I just use my phone a lot. Doom scrolling is actually really dangerous, especially if that's the first thing that you do in the morning. So right now, what I'm trying to do is that immediately I wake up, I make sure I don't turn on my data, because immediately I turn on my data, I begin to see notifications and I am tempted to check them. In order to not do that, I have this Bible. I'm going to put a picture of it. I have that Bible app icon thing where you see the verses for the day. So immediately I wake up and I'm reaching out for my phone, I see that, and then I'm going to the Bible, like my actual hard copy Bible, and I'm opening that verse and I'm meditating on that. I'm praying. That's what I do every morning. And then I try to get up, just do something around the house. You could take walks, you could do something other than going on your phone, going on social media. Plan your day. I know I've already said that you shouldn't over plan, but write out, map out what you want to achieve for the day. It doesn't have to be anything big, just one thing, just or two things. Instead of drawing inspiration from people, I begin to compare and I begin to consume a lot. And I am not meant to be among the consumer market. I'm meant to be among the people creating. So if you are a creative, really reduce doom scrolling and try to have ideas. Like, you have ideas of your own. Not every idea has to come from Pinterest. Not every idea has to come from a video that you saved online. You can actually come up with something that you want to execute, your own idea from scratch. Stop undervaluing yourself. Stop undervaluing yourself. This somehow brings me to the points I made in point 1. Because you don't have enough confidence in yourself, you begin to question when opportunities come to you as to why they picked you and how you are undeserving of it. Honestly, why not you? If it is something that you do regularly, I always use myself as an example. I make videos online, and so when a brand reaches out to me and they're like, oh, would love to send you this, I begin to think, oh, why me? Why did they not pick this other person? Why not me? Because I'm already doing the videos, so why not me? So the same thing with you have an opportunity to do something, to work with some people. Why not you? Why do you feel like someone else would do that job better than you? Even if you have no experience, you learn how to do everything you know how to do right now. You actually had to learn it. So what makes you feel like you would not be able to learn to actually carry out a task. You know the craziest part? If we meet someone with the exact same skills as we have, or the exact same knowledge, we would actually rate that person. We would rate that person and we would actually be like, okay, yeah, this person knows what they're doing. But when it's now us, we always have self-doubts and we're undervaluing. Why? You should actually just try to be confident in yourself. And how can you be confident? Is by actually keeping little promises to yourself, because when you carry out tasks that you have set for yourself, there's just this sense or level of confidence of you getting things done. So you will not even be scared that, oh, if these people should give me something to do, I will not meet up with it. No, because you know that you actually get things done. Ah, gosh, this is getting heated. Honestly, I feel it's because I can relate to it so much. I'm also speaking to myself. These are things I noticed about myself and I decided to share. Fifth and last point, I think it's the fifth. Yeah, my fifth and last point: stop depending on motivation and stop comparing yourself. We tend to wait for when we are ready to do stuff before we carry out stuff. And I think that's where discipline comes in, because if you're a disciplined person, you will get something done regardless of what is happening in your life, regardless of what you are facing. You would actually try, you will strive to get things done, except of course it is beyond your control. Then the truth of the matter is that you set a goal and you're not working towards it relentlessly. Trust me, you actually don't want that thing enough. You do not want it enough, because if you see that, okay, I want to get this, and in order for me to get this, I need to do that, and you are not doing that, it means you actually don't want this. It's as simple as that. So if you keep waiting for when motivation kicks in, you will never get things done, because we're human beings. Motivation comes and goes. We are not 247 motivated all the time. Honestly, right now I go to sleep, but no, I am here making a video. Why? Because I really want something bad enough. I want something bad enough for me to discomfort myself and know that later, very soon, I am going to get rewarded for this discomfort. And I feel like most of the people who are now really successful in whatever space you're in, whether you're in the creative space, legal space, medical space, whatever space you're in, the people who are really successful are the people who discomforted themselves in order to make things work out for them. They did not say, okay, I'm tired, let me just sleep. When I was in law school, I would have like 2 hours of sleep, but I knew that I had to pass. In anything that I was doing, I had to pass this exam, and so I will discomfort myself because I want something really bad. I didn't wait for motivation. What motivation? There was never motivation. It gets to a point. Imagine reading every single day for 9 months. It actually does something to your brain. I was really not fine in that period of my life. But then you have to do it, because if you don't do it, you fail. If you do not work hard enough to get something, it means you actually don't want that thing as bad as you think you do. You actually don't. Because if you do, you would do anything possible for you to make sure that you achieve that thing. You don't even have to be perfect, honestly. There's really no perfect. Just get it done, and you would improve as you go. Everybody's journey is different. I know that this is actually hard because I struggle with it too, especially when I see people my age doing things, like big things for themselves, for people around them. I compare as well, but then it gets to a point like you want to compare and then forget the things that you have waiting for you. Imagine comparing yourself. You're like, oh, this person is doing so well. Damn, means I can't do that anymore. Hey, well, don't do it now. So just because somebody is doing better than you right now, you feel like, oh, more, there's no hope for you anymore, so you're just going to drop out of the race. No, you have to continue. You have to continue. So stop comparing yourself. Reduce doom scrolling, honestly, because that's actually the reason why you're comparing yourself in the first place. These are the 5 things that I noticed, and there are things that I actually want to change to see a difference for the rest of the year, and hopefully things that would actually make a difference in the long run. Anyways, let me know in the comments, habits that you're changing, little things that you're actually trying to incorporate in your routine. Please, we would all like to learn as well. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the comment section. What other videos would you like to see from me? We have 6 months left in this year. Is it 6 months? We're in July, August, September, October, November, December. Wow, we have 5 months. We have 5 months left to the end of the year, and these are the tips, points I feel you should really consider looking into if you want to see a big difference by making small changes. I tried my best to make this as quick as possible, and I hope I did. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.